Today, I would like to fact-check President William Ruto. The other day, the head of state had an interview with all the media houses in Kenya. And there are some statements that the president made that aren't actually factual, and which begs the question of the type of the people who are surrounding the president and whether they are giving him the actual information that he has to give to Kenyans. So I would like to read some of the statements that the president made that actually aren't factual and try to provide the facts that the president would have provided if he had the right people around him. The president said that our debt is around 8.8 trillion, nearing 9 trillion shillings. But if you check with the Central Bank of Kenya, by March 2023, our debt was 9.39 trillion shillings. So where did the president get 8.8 trillion, saying that it is nearing 9 trillion shillings when we are already above 9 trillion shillings? The president also said that in the new budget, they have tried to reduce the borrowing from 1.1 trillion shillings last year to 630 billion shillings. That's a very big lie. When you look at it, according to the budget policy statement of 2023, and Kenyans can read, the government projects to reduce fiscal deficit from 833.9 billion shillings, that's 5.7%, to 720 billion shillings, that's 4.4% of the country's gross domestic product. Another lie that the president made here is that we have a bill. He said that we have a bill in parliament for the purpose of placing on record any borrowing done by the government of Kenya. But the Public Debt Management Authority Bill 2020 lapsed in 2021. It is yet to be republished and tabled in parliament. So when the president said that we already have a bill in parliament and there is no such bill that exists because the bill that was there already lapsed and doesn't allow parliamentarians to do what the president said. The president also said that the price of unga is 170 shillings. And I don't know why the president should be the one telling us the price of unga as if we cannot be able to tell on our own. Going to any supermarket in Nairobi and across the country, the price of unga for a 2-kilogram packet is 210 shillings. The cheapest is 210 shillings, and it goes up to 250 shillings. So if you find any that is below 200 shillings, that's an offer for a supermarket. And it is us who eat ugali. It is us who knows the price of unga. Why should the president be always forcing on us the prices, that those are the prices when we know they are the right prices? Now, another one that the president said is that when he came to office, or when him and Uhuru Kenyatta came to office in 2013, there were only 3 million contributions to NHIF. But a simple check shows that there were 3.8 million NHIF contributors. And this one is confirmed by the Ministry of Health under his government, 3.8 million when during that time. Now, President also said that due to devolution and after they came to office, then more doctors have been hired by the county governments. Of course, we saw doctors going on strike because they haven't been paid for months in at least 12 counties. But for all these years, in 5 years, especially the second term of President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, where he says that more doctors were hired, we had 5,352 doctors graduating. And out of those was only 1,000 got jobs. So I don't know what the president got the numbers when he said that. And then the president also loudly said that we imported 250,000 tons of maize. But as the interview progressed, the president again said that millers have so far imported 100,000 metric tons of maize and another 100,000 metric tons are on the way. So the guy said he already imported 250 metric tons. Then along the way he says what has come is 100,000 tons, then another 1,000 tons are coming. And then he says millers, and in the first statement he says it is him and his government who did that. The last thing is, for those who are expecting to buy cooking gas at 500 shillings, the president said what is going to reduce ni ile mtungi ya gas. So they are going to reduce the price of mtungi ya gas. So if you already have the mtungi, that's your problem. So they are going to reduce the price of the mtungi ya gas, and maybe before now adding the price of gas. Thank you.